Hello everyone, welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2, the Lizardmen campaign. Last time, this army was basically mauled. The only reason it's as large as it is because I dumped in 3 cards of Blessed Chameleon Skinks, and it, along with nearly falling out of my chair there. Well done, me. I dumped in 4 cards of Blessed Chameleon Skinks, 3 cards Gah, and 3 cards of Blessed Saurus Spears. Blessed Saurus Spears have the gimmick of having Forest Strider, which honestly is not very useful. Because the AI does not like trying to hit you with cavalry in a forest. Which is sensible mine, because cavalry take an 80% melee attack and speed penalty in forest, but that doesn't make it less annoying, you know? And Mantarax, what are we going to be doing with you? You're already immortal, you have all the skills you need here. Let's keep working on Woundmaker then, because you were very useful in the last fight with it. You, Tokay. You don't really need Cleanse Corruption for this. Scouting might be okay, but it's not too great. You have Arcane Conduit. I guess upgrade Uranon's Thunderbolt. Alright. Before anything else can happen, let's wipe out this tiny army. Complete slaughter, not even a chance. And more importantly, I can kill and eat them. I think that's so little. Dang it, that's too much movement to encamp. Okay, this isn't good. Hide. New Joa run up right behind them as a reinforcing force. I had a force over here as well, then I wanted to get over here as quickly as I could. Quetgar. Alright. Oh, the Land of the Dead is a population surplus. Can I do anything with this? No, but I can upgrade Khemri to the spawn pools of the Chosen. With my current coin reserves, part of which are because of that massive slaughter I involved myself in earlier. Yeah. Buildings constructed. Let's look at this. Holy Ziggurat and Gorgazon. Well, Gorgazon is never going to be very good because it has uninhabitable climate in both regions, but I'm going to work on it anyway. Because I'm a stubborn git like that. Okay, Skink Favelas in Martek. Ah, the Ziggurat of Dawn can acquire the Beacon of Dawn by dawn's early light. So proudly it hails. No, I'm not going to try and sing that. I'm lazy. The Moon Shard! Ah, you need some work. Forest Walls at Sulfarets, not too bad. You just need to brack up Lord Mazzy, honestly. Mazzy's Temple Guard are going to be a good starter, but I'm going to need more troops to just push in through, honestly. Also, 3 cards of Croxgors are not going to hurt. What are the odds in Cecile de Tor now? Really? It still thinks they're going to win. How much AP is on... Ooh. Harganeth Executioners are nasty. Okay, I see why the AI is confident. I can understand this much better than I used to be able to now. That is very, very scary in its own strange way. Like, I'm mildly worried now. Mildly, but... Okay, I think I need to force march to get onto land. What? Oh, I can't actually hit Grey Rock Point. I have to swing all around the side. Well, don't I look smart, ladies and gentlemen? What are my missions right now? Align the cohorts, that gets me ancient plaques. I do not care. I do not care. I do not care. I do not really utterly care. Hrothgar! You've acquired the Stegodons I wanted you to have, because I'm going to need a lot of ranged troops for the final battle. Because there's a final battle that comes when you complete all 5 rituals. Hopefully that's not too much of a spoiler for all y'all. You, Kikawaka, just keep suppressing Gormog Radher. Just keep stabbing them, basically. They're not very smart, so they probably won't even notice. Do you have immortality? You do not. Let's get you immortality in case something goes very bad. He's still got black orcs and big uns, though, which is not a nice combination for me. Black orcs are probably on par with Temple Guard, maybe Usaurus, and maybe even Temple Guard, depending on how high-teched up they are. Traits gained. Lots of them, really. Hindering your replenishment would be useless, and I can't do anything else.
Not enough warpstone.
Let's assault the units in his army. Failure! Up. Has my opinion been expressed thoroughly enough? 50% chance to wound them more, and honestly, the more I wound them, the more likely they are to just try and screw around. Even if I fail, you know, it's still XP. Murtazen! I want you out here trying to do things for me. Zoom! And with a mighty roar of power we go. I still need to consolidate this area. I still need to get a confederation with these guys, but Lore Masters own here and here, though, and that's going to be problematic, especially here, because they could strike out at the Capes, and that... Well, I have confidence in my defenses at the Capes, both having a Lord here to help. The Stegodon I don't think is going to help too much. But the main reason I'm confident at the Capes is because of the Force Walls, giving me Arcane Bolts, and a larger garrison, though I would prefer skink skirmishers over chameleon skinks, really. A logic and thought for another time, a logic and blight of a further rhyme. Let's get back to work, shall we? The Glittering Tower, by the way, is doomed. The Shrine of Assyrian is only important to high and dark elves. I do like the shine over here. That looks cool. I think it's called an Aurora in that case, but I'm not sure. Whatever it is, it appears in a lot of places, and it's really pretty. Also, that is actually the White Tower of Hoeth. The settlement is in a different place because, well, plot logic. I am wondering what this shrine is, though. Like, I know that's probably going to be a gate that's just not fully represented. But what is this? Well, it's not a shrine, like I said, but you get my point. What is that? Why is there a unicorn just here? Is it just guarding that waystone? If there's anyone more expert in lore in the chat, please do tell me these things. I know quite a few things, but I'm not omniscient. If I was, I'd be probably doing a lot more money-viable things than making videos on the internet. No offense, guys, but if I was omniscient, I could probably do a lot better. For one, I could predict the continuous damn beeps! Maybe we'll finish another technology this turn and we can work towards the Cold One buffs. Because the Cold One buffs will also apply to Horned Ones. And that is going to help a ton. Possibly not a literal ton, but a figurative ton. I'm not actually sure how much a cold one weighs, or a horned one weighs. Which is an interesting question. How much do these things weigh? I mean, you'd think it's a dumb question, but really, it's one of those things you can think about quite hard and not really get a satisfactory answer. How much does something in Warhammer weigh? I mean, you can probably get an estimate on the Carnosaur from a T-Rex, but I'm not sure this is a counterpart to the horned ones. I know cold ones are supposed to be quasi-velociraptors. Warhammer Fantasy predicting the results of Jurassic World by... I don't even know how old Fantasy is, honestly. Does anyone know how old Fantasy is and how... in comparison to Jurassic World? Lots, okay? Corvishish Barbed Lash. Corvishish. Is this Dark Elf have to have a lisp? Corvishish. Perhaps my mockery is too much. Perhaps my mockery is not enough. I think I'm going to go with that my mockery is not enough, because I'm an arrogant git like that. Also, the Pipes of Piebald don't really seem very good. Charge speed and charge bonus minus seems like they'll only be really good if you're... can A, stick them on a flyer, and B, you face Bretonia. And there's one of the armies that I absolutely demolished at Oxel. To the point that I actually feel kind of bad for how hard I kicked their asses. Seriously, that wasn't really so much a fight as a... Yes, you know, that was a fight. That was definitely a fight. That was an incredible fight. But... it was a very messy fight. It was very, very, very messy. Let none doubt that that fight was messy as hell. If it weren't for the fact that Lizardmen Lords are utterly ridiculous and have utterly ridiculous supplies of health, I could have very easily lost that. The mobility didn't hurt, though. And are you on a Carnosaur? You're on a Carnosaur! Quetgar is not a Carnosaur, he's just on a cold one. Ramataclan is attacking the Awakening. Are they going to win and finally demolish the Blight be damned? Oh, please take it. Oh, please take it. Okay, you burned it to the ground, but please kill the army. Please wipe the Vampire Coast out as a faction. Please, please, please. I'm begging you here, man. Please. Wipe them out as a faction. Kill, crush, destroy, maim, burn. Get rid of those bloody bloodsuckers. They have been a thorn in my side diplomatically, with bugging me for peace treaties every few turns. This is Warhammer, you bloody bloodsuckers. There is only war. Peace is for wimps. Wimps! Sorry. I get a little snappish when the AI is being stupid and continuously spam things. No, I'm gonna smash you, because you have territory I want. Really, that's how I roll. I'm not going to try and make a non-aggression pact with you if you have territory I want. It is one of the things that's really changed up my views from Total War Warhammer 1. Where I could just be comfortable that as the Dawi, I didn't need to worry about what was happening up in north with the man lanes. I could just let them have their little wars and whatever, and I could meanwhile focus on completely eliminating the Urks and Groby. And I often did manage to completely and utterly slaughter the Urks and Groby. Like, it's not too hard to completely wipe out the Orcs and Goblins. Gormog, what you doing? Gormog, How you moving, Gormog? What you doing, Gormog? Hey, how are you moving? Rite of Awakening. Ooh! Rinky needs 1 turn to replenish, and then I can move him in. His Beast Priest leveled, though. Oh, please let this get me something good. Oh. Oh. Now, let's go for the transformation of Kidong, because the ability to drop a monstrous creature on someone's ass would have been amazing during that fight. It's very hard to overstate how good Transformation of Kidong is. It was one of the best spells on the tabletop if you managed to roll correctly, because what it would do is essentially allow you to go, I have a dragon now. You're running cavalry into my archers? No. I don't think so. I don't think so. As it turns out, dragon versus horse ends in dead horse. I don't mean the engine. Alright. Lots of things finished in Khemri this turn. You attack, however, still needs work. Let's get to work up here. I feel confident that all these stacks together will be enough to hold the line, but I will say this. I'm going to need to replenish with Tymantarax for quite a while. Yo, let's feed you some XP and just take the Glittering Tower with you. That's about right, honestly. I just march in, punch my way through their troops, and yeah. Occupy so I can have some defenses. Oh, will you? Look at that replenishment. Thank you, Geomantic Healing! And I dropped my thing. Oh well. Nelsie was not an important object, believe it or not. Now, if Twitgar gets gacked by a group, I'm going to have some issues, because while he has better troops than Tymantarax did, he has less of them. So he'd basically be fucked. And not in the fun and slightly sticky manner. Something to note, though. Even if I'm not recruiting for Mazzy, the sheer amount of gold mines I have and lack of obsidian I have means that Temple Guard are still cheaper than Saurus with shields. Consider that for a moment. Consideration over. We're back to work. Man, you don't even have any garrison buffs besides the Tower of Dark Sorcery giving you 1 sorceress. And it still says that you're going to whoop my ass, so... Kikiwaka is going to cut down his... No, Kikiwaka is not going to cut down his units. Wow. 86% failed. 50% failing is much more acceptable, but 50% failing is ow. Swing you down there and try and pincer Gormog so he can't get away. I don't like leaving rogue armies lying around in my territory. If they manage to wipe out the Vampire Coast,
Never.
I will consider this a complete victory. Now, what else did I need to do? Bronze Kula! You still need to do a thing. Rinky next turn will have his replenishment filled. Akro! Continue trying to chop up Teclis' army, please. Thank you! Another point in specialist to get you working more. Another point in specialist to bring them to the floor. Another point in specialist to cut them all down. Another point in specialist to kill them all around. By the way, while the Sword of Teclis' buff looks absolutely amazing, 50 armor, 4k HP. Don't. Teclis is toughness 2 on the tabletop for a reason. Now, that may not sound like much to you. To give you a comparison, toughness 2 is also goblins. Goblins. He has cheats around this, but goblins. Let's end the turn. And I forgot Mortizen was a thing. Yay! I'm so smart! Oh, the Iron Peaks have a population surplus. Will it be enough to upgrade the main city? No, it will not. That I am sure of. Lothar, you're actually sending in an army of 5 cards. One of which is a Swordmaster and one of which is a shielded Lothar and Sea Guard, which is a very nasty combination normally. Lothar and Sea Guard spam aid is one of the best ways for a high elf player to counter the usual tactic of ramming cavalry into your archers. Because Sea Guard have anti-large and charge defense against large, like most spearmen, resulting against the high elves, large monsters, and cavalry being rather underwhelming unless actually against a high-end army. Which is pretty interesting. Arwenil! Arwen, where have we heard that name before? Definitely not Lord of the Rings! Oh, wait. Teclis just took over the ritual. I just spent several turns marching my forces to... What? 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 What just... What? What? I'm saving! That was... What? That clearly wasn't just on my end, but... What? What's the terrain look like before I go completely insane with whatever the heck that was? And it caused me to drop another thing you may have heard. I'm dropping lots of objects today. Thankfully none of them are the kind that really break easy. Mostly Legos. Great. Okay. This is not going to be an easy fight, mostly because Dark Shards deal a ridiculous amount of damage. I'm not sure how Bleak Swords perform against Saurus. Blackheart Corsairs I think can push through, though. Main problem here is going to be their artillery. I plan to swing my pterodons around, but these aren't fire leech bolas, these are normal pterodons, so they don't have too much hope. Hide in the forest. Where's their cavalry? It's there. Oh, frack. Run away, run away! Dark Shards will eat you alive. You have no armor anyway, but they'll still eat you alive. Look at how much of my health was vaped. Oh god, I forgot you. I forgot you existed. Frack, frack, frack me, frack, frack, frack me. Get in there. Cancel skirmish mode. Just line up. Line up. do have anti-large. Get on in on their Dreadlord. They're a cavalry unit right now, so they're going to get screwed up by anti-large. Get in on that Reaper Bolt Thrower.
Reptilian fools!
Get in on those Dark Shards and they'll be forced to engage in melee and stop shooting. They've already killed 44, and that's going to be painful enough, really. The Bolt Throwers are getting chopped to pieces. This is very important. Shoot 'em up, shoot 'em up, shoot 'em up. Okay, they've got Murderous Mastery going. That's going to hurt a lot.
Hack them!
Javelin through that! Yeah, you are!
In fact, you know what? No. Engage them in melee. Ah, the Chameleon Skinks outpaced their Dark Shards, who might actually be able to win in a brawl. Shit. Kill the Reaper Bolt Throwers off, they'll have less troops and therefore less morale. Right, what are you doing? Now the Black Ark Corsair has been wiped. Not quite, but my troops over here broke. It's probably the Black Ark Corsairs because they're anti-infantry and they've got pretty high armor, so... Okay, shoot up the Black Ark Corsairs, because they don't have no missile resist. They mostly rely on their armor. You do not go into melee mode. You still have plenty of ammunition. Shoot them up. You shoot them up. Get him. Get him! Now don't get the Bleak Swords, get the Dark Shards, damn it. You swing over that way. You guys... Archers. You guys, archers. You guys, archers. This honestly wasn't a very successful fight, really, but it was probably really far too close to my comfort. I let these Dark Shards get so many kills. But in the end, it seems to have worked out, so it's all okay, really. It's like, no, this guy's on a Dark Pegasus, means he can fly, but if the flying units are all that you have left, they are forced to be grounded. Alright, in battle. Will it be a close or Eric? Yeah, okay. Oh, where their front line is basically gone, and I think I might have wiped out both of their artillery units, which is really my main concern in this battle. Reaper bolt throwers, if properly positioned, are awful. Or great. I consider them awful, though, because, well, I'm on the receiving end. I wonder if that counts as hypocrisy. That I consider it awful when I'm on the receiving end and wonderful when I'm using them. Thinking it's sort of like having good smiths. Sure, I've got a very high quality blade. Good for me. They have a very high quality blade. Boo for me. Oh, wow. Yeah, this was not a Pyrrhic victory in the end, especially as I can kill and eat. They will have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards remaining out of 4 plus 4 plus 3, 11. Meanwhile, so yeah. Auto-resolve, suck a dick. Nagaron got a very nasty surprise. For a moment, I thought he was going towards Quintex, and I was like, yes, you got demolished by a small garrison. Therefore, go attack a larger garrison with walls. This makes sense. But no, it appears to just running away. Which makes sense. If you take, 4, 11, about 2/3 casualties, that generally tends to make most armies retreat. Are they going to wipe out the Vampire Coast? Praise be! Praise be! Praise be! Get out of my face. Now, praise be! They have wiped out the Vampire Coast. Praise be! Now their forces may be diverted elsewhere, either to support my own endeavors or to punch down those of my foes. Praise be! Praise be! Actually, now I think about it, I kicked the shit out of most of Tyrion's troops there, didn't I? So, he would have had a very low strength ranking. In general, the stronger faction confederates the weaker, so... Am I the reason Teclis now owns Ulthuan? If I'm the reason Teclis now owns Ulthuan, that's kind of hilarious and kind of annoying at the same time. My own problem, caused by myself. My own problem. Another bloody elf! Well, alright. I'll give the High Elves this. They're not Bloody Elves. That's the Dark Elves. That is Chaos Trolls Armored and Cygors. A Cygor! Oh, I am glad I have Carnosaurs as the You guys are responsible. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I need to spend 2 turns here, 40 up. Just get a stronger front line. It's very hard to argue with a front line of Saurus. After all, if you argue with them, you get smacked in the face with a club. Honestly, I didn't even need to upgrade garrison and walls to fight that force off. I just wrecked them. Yes, I'm sure you can make many butt puns with that. I've made that sort of thing too, don't worry. Alright, meat storage hall. Skink Barrios. Oh, Sulpharets needs work. It's like the only place that actually needed it. Okay. Next turn, I think the Bone Crushers are going to get wiped out. Why do I think they're going to get wiped out next turn? Because I can't see a way out for them at this point. I'm serious. I cannot see a way out for the Skull Crushers in this situation. They're getting continuously hammered with assault unit options by fairly successful heroes. And they have minimal income due to being a raiding army. And I have 2 stacks and some allied stacks with Military Alliance right next to them. There might be a way out for the Skull Crushers, but if there is, I will not consider it very likely. No. Holy shit! Teclis took the altar, but Teclis got Rectus. Wrecked him.
No, not for us.
Yes, now there are holes in the walls. Garrison's still at full strength, but I think I can take no cards plus 7 wounded cards with a full stack of 20 cards. Even if they were a full stack of chosen somehow, I would be confident. Wait, can I undo that? No, because I'll close this. Damn it! I should have checked where he was. That was dumb of me, ladies and gentlemen, and I apologize for being an idiot. Let's make up for the apology by killing elves! There we go. There we go. There we go. Cross the cosmos. There we go. There we go. Looks like Grey Rock Point had good taste. There we go. There we go. Each and every one of you is dead. There we go. There we go. I'm slaughtering you all. Oh, that might be part of the issue I'm having with Mazzy. It's not actually acknowledging who an axe is within range to support Mazdamundi. That might change my auto-resolve odds and let me get this bloody city out of my way so I can expand the geomantic web. I could fight it. Not gonna fight it. Far less casualties than I should have taken. I don't care. Ooh, Cloak of Feathers is not a bad item indeed. I have no idea why Saurus get drunk, honestly, given that every single impression I've read of them and other works has basically been that they're just the most super serious gits ever, with the sense of humor. And if you tried to tell them a joke, they'd probably just look at you funny or bash your head in, depending on what they thought of you. I put better ons at a head bash than other, by the way. Also, Shield of Safari is ridiculous. I decided that was a good idea. I want the Ruination of Cities. Let us work on getting the Ruination of Cities. Because while it's not actually ruin cities, it is still very, very helpful. Ugh. Minus 77 corrupt...
Sanuiga!
Hang on. Oh, right, it's all those over there. Right, those stack. Again, the vaults prove themselves to be the best thing ever. Did I already go over this? Yes, I went over this. I am a dumbass. Get me the alignment of order. Actually, no. Get me the alignment of crafting for growth purposes. Alignment of order will be fine, because will not be needed because of various situations, including the fact that the corruption is not local populace there. The corruption here is very not cared about due to the fact that Quintex gave me the absolutely brilliant vaults. Like, even the tier 1 vaults are possibly one of the best. Actually, not possibly. I would say the Catacombs of Quintex are easily the best tier 1 building I have ever seen in Total War Warhammer 2. Like, just not even a question. I would say the Catacombs are the best. If you get it up to the Sanctum, you get ridiculous. 90% penalty reduction. That is insane. That's the kind of thing that if you're playing Chaos, you should go for, like Khorne to a good fight. It's that important. How is the geomantic web in the area around the Land of the Dead? Next turn, it should go up to level 4, which means that the Untainted from Commandments will go up quite a bit. Because right now it's at -3 times 4, so 12. And then it'll go to... Yeah, I'll get 4 more, which doesn't sound too much, but trust me, it helps quite a bit. Is there anything else I need to do this turn? I had a hero that I was... Murtazhan, yes, I remember you. I need to do things with you. Like you over to Lothern. Lothern, by the way, is likely incredibly salty that the Glittering Tower was taken. I don't care. I love it. I love it. Your unit rank 7. Your unit rank 8. Ah, that's it. The Totem of Prophecy. Okay. Well, I'm going to end this turn. We're going to watch the Ritual of Deliberation. Let's see what this does, ladies and gents. Ritual 4 of the Lizardmen. Should have activated? Uh-oh. Is it just being laggy? I hope it's just being laggy. I really hope that. Leander is moving to X, moving deeper into territory. Arwenel! Still making me feel smug. Theron! Absolutely nothing of interest, unless that's a really cool... Nope, not... Whoa! I didn't see what that was quite. You can probably pause the video to see it if you're really quick, guys, but... I did see one thing there. Restore health of nearby combatants. That is an AoE heal, if I read that correctly. The High Elves appear to have gotten a lot of new toys since I did my Tyrion Go, which is seriously tempting me to do another one. Teclis can't have gotten all the new goodies. There's just no way. I mean, he has 4 uniques. F-O-U-R, 4. The only one who's... I think that's as many as Archaon had. In fact, I'm like 90% sure that is as many as Archaon has, because he doesn't have a unique enchanted item. Like the Forbidden Rod that lets me cast better, or whatever. He has unique armor, the Armor of Morkar. He has the Eye of Shirian for a talisman. He has the Crown of Daammnnn for his enchanted item. And, of course, he has the ever-infamous Slayer of Kings, so rather few emperors, as his sword. And there's also the stinkiest horse in the world in the form of Dorgar, but who cares about Dorgar? Oh, Tyrannok comes back with 10 cards! What do you strike at, Tyrannok? Move you deeper into my territory to cut at Iron Spike? Move you to Quintex to die at the walls? Move you to the Moon Shard? Bloodied yet unbroken? Move you nowhere, because it's not your turn. Oh, Acro! Ha! Nice! I love the Fortunate trait. Though honestly, I'd prefer Cursed if you really have to deal with it. Because that has a nice side benefit of -1 wound recovery time. And that helps so much. What else can we do this turn besides be smug? And be glad that my allies are finally going to start cleansing the Awakening in Poxmarsh of that bloody vampiric corruption. We are finally going to be rid of this at turn 140 something. Oh, finally! You want to talk to me again. Do you? Oh, we're already trading with them. I had forgotten you existed, Sartosa. Honestly, the things that keep Sartosa from being wiped out in canon don't really exist here, so they're kind of a joke. Like, they don't even have a cool pirate-themed lord. How hard would it be for you guys to make us a lord? Come on. They just put a fancy pirate hat and add a few yars in. How hard can it be for the voice acting? Actually, the voice acting is probably the issue for the yars, but they could have at least slapped a hat on. The Empire is famous for its ridiculously overdone hats. People want to be in Button 9. Here it is.
The lines of power were interrupted.
You can see our previous
Whether
ritual
by
results in the
fate
background.
or design, the cure remained the same. Clear the debris, and like the great rivers of Lustria, the energy will flow once more.
Okay, that makes sense somehow.
Progress has been made.
I'm not going to question this because it's
Yet
very,
the
very
final
strange.
tranche of hidden knowledge lays locked behind a door. A key must be found.
Oh my! Science up! Science up! Science up! Sequence of the Ferocity will finish in 3 turns now! Yeah. Okay! So, let's begin the final ritual. The Ritual of Alignment. After that, we'll end the episode.
The ritual is underway, my lord. Even working together, it will take your greatest adept some time to complete. Such is the ritual's power that the great vortex itself distorts under its pull.
Now, unless one of these my
Be
ritual gets
wary,
interrupted,
though, for while the vortex is weakened, the forces
Wait,
of
there's
chaos
only
will
4?
slip into this world.
Something's
Ready your
fucky.
defenses, for they will doubtless be drawn to the ritual's power.
Something's fucky. There should be a lot more Skaven here.
Foolish thing! No! The plan scheme is discordant. No, you failed.
I mean, they're fielding warp throwers now, which is of the appropriate level for this. And they've got Sword and Shield Storm Vermin, which will at least decently hold. I suppose we're not going to be able to see it now. Because now I'm going to end the episode. On a cliffhanger of me just having invited a bunch of troops into the middle of my territory. I'm evil like that, what can I say? Still, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below, or in the threads on Space Battles and Sufficient Velocity that are linked in the description. And for now, goodbye!